Hey guys, this is Drazu coming with a commentary. This is an introduction to what is called the People's League or Tiny Pet League, whichever you prefer, I guess. Either way, it's TPL. TPL is the official name. So, and what it basically is a league where the pet is as small as you can possibly have. There have been several times I've created a pet and it was too powerful for the league, like right off the bat, and I had to start again. So that's the main problem when it comes to training. So that's pretty interesting. And the rules of this league are really interesting. It's unlike any other league, and that's mainly why I wanted to give it a try. So as normal, you have an offensive icon limit. In this league, it's 6, and then the dual duty limit is 9. That's kind of similar to L54, where the offensive limit is 10 and the dual duty limit is 13. But this time we have an icon ceiling in effect, and that means that your combo, whatever it is, including your ability, cannot exceed 14 icons. 14 icons is the maximum amount that you can have up. So, and that is what really makes this league interesting, because you have to plan your set around that. You need to make it so you're able to make combos where the icons of your weapons and abilities can add up to 14, so you can get the maximum potential. And because of that, I have a lot of things called like splits. Like if I do an 11-3 split, that means I'm doing pretty offensive combo. 11 offense icons and 3 defensive icons. And if I do like an 8-6 split, that means I do 8 offense and 6 defense. Now I want to get into the stats. I went to the side here just to show that what it is you have 12 HP, and then your strength is anywhere from 1 to 7. And that is the, as you can figure, the lowest strength boost you can possibly have. It's half a damage per icon. That sounded weird. Half, 0.5 damage per icon. And then defense is 0.75 damage per icon. So the incentive to have defense when you have this icon ceiling is the fact that the defensive boost is higher than the attack boost, like it is in L54. In fact, it's higher in the exact same way as it is in L54. Because in L54, the defense boost is 1.5 times greater than the strength boost. And in TPL, it's kind of the same thing, because 0.75 is 1.5 times greater than 0.5. So basically, if you have a weapon that can defend 2 icons of something, it has the potential to snuff out 3 offensive icons, given the stats that we have here. Now, there is a concern I have about this, though, because, and here's the thing, like in L54, there is no icon ceiling, so you can trade away, say, 1 offensive icon. Like instead of having a 10 icon constant, you can have a 9 icon constant and have 3 defensive icons. So you're trading in 1 offense for 3 defense. That's a 1 to 3 trade. That's pretty good. But because we have a 14 icon limit here, it's always going to be 1 to 1. Like every defensive icon you put up in hopes of stopping something is a sacrifice of 1 offensive icon. And because of that, I'm not quite sure if this defensive boost is going to be enough, quite frankly. What I think might happen is that this league will be super offensive, and basically the person who does the most offense is most likely going to win. And that's not a good league to have, because then what you're doing is you're just throwing punches and you're not really considering what each other's going to do. Like you're not predicting what they're going to do and working around that. So, because that's what makes a great meta. It's like you're trying to outsmart each other, essentially. So that's a concern I have, but obviously I'm not sure how it's going to go down. And because of that, I don't have an offensive set right here. That set you just saw is very, very balanced. I'm going to explain the set in detail when I actually do the fight, because I'm doing this commentary right before I do my first ever fight. My first ever fight is coming up against the person that created this league, so we'll see how that goes. And yeah, so this league is very interesting. And if, by the way, if offense is a problem, like if offense is king in this league, we can easily make it so the defense boost goes up to 1 damage blocked per icon block. So the defense boost would be twice as large as the attack boost. But again, we'll see. It'll take a while to find out. Either way, I can't wait to try. And now you guys know what the rules are, so hopefully you know what to expect. I'll see you guys on the other side. I'm Drazu, and I'm out.